What's up, RP Jester crew? This is Wythe Marshall from Why We Roll, the game design podcast from the Stillfleet Studio. We are the folks who are making Christopher Pickett's Danse Macabre medieval horror role-playing. It's our newest game featuring the grit system, and we have actually had on the Jesters, some of them, on our show to talk about actual play and game design, all kinds of fun things. So, if those are topics you like, how to make games, different genres of games, mechanics, storytelling, some how-to, some businessy stuff, all from an indie perspective and a leftist perspective. Yes, we sometimes even talk about politics and play. Then you might want to check out Why We Roll. That's the TTRPG game design podcast from the Stillfleet Studio, hosted by Christopher Pickett and myself, Wythe Marshall. Thanks a lot, and on with the jest.
Constantinople, 1385. Professor Akropolites stands in front of his class of 30 students outside the Hippodrome. You can spend all of your life looking to the heavens for answers you seek, and eventually, they will come. But the world and its splendor, the people that God put there, these are where the greatest things mankind can discover lie. As the professor finishes up and the crowd disperses, two people stay behind, dressed in the maroon robes of the Canticum. Prior Alsting, Father Aristo, to what do I owe the pleasure? An excellent lesson, Professor Akropolites. I do always love how you weave God into your speeches. I don't see why I wouldn't. Just because we wish to learn and explore doesn't negate that God placed these mysteries here for us. An excellent point. Speaking of God's mysteries, there's one that I believe we may need your assistance with. Oh? If you would follow us to the Canticum, we'll explain along the way.
How many licks?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon. I am your master of pilgrims, and joining me today we have Rachel Kordell.
Are you telling me the Canticum killed my dad? Hi, I play Cyris, Akropolites.
We have Andrew Frost.
How are you? My name is Bortz. My friends call me Bobo. And did you know that a horse's sense of smell is so powerful and so good that they can smell another horse's poo and know how they were feeling when they took that poo?
Does that have to do with the nose, or does it have to do with, like, secretions from the horse?
It's got empathy as a player in that one, too.
I assume they can smell, like, the serotonin and, like, all the other hormones that come out of the horse. I don't know. I'm not a horse.
Oh, right.
What's the scent of blocked?
Frustration.
Oh, my God.
We have Seth Coveyou.
Hi.
We had pity on Ian today, didn't we?
We have Ian.
Hey, oh, that's me. I'm Ian, and I play Valentine.
We're back.
Horses, jeez, they're always so good.
And we have Mozz.
Hello, I'm Mozz. I'll be playing Sister Marula. Will we meet Cyrus's dad? We will. Oh, hopefully not.
We kind of already have a little bit, maybe.
But I want to, I think.
Well, let's jump into a little bit of a recap of what happened last time. So you all made your way out of Bursa, getting away from the massive horde, which seems to be led by Cyrus's dad? Question mark?
Oh.
You managed to settle down and rest and had a couple of different vignettes about, the dreams you were having based off of the headspaces that you were all in. Cyris was recalling a time that he was talking to his father about the nature of learning and diving deep. Scipio was remembering his niece and his interaction with Adajan as she was taken away, most likely to be brought down to the basement with the rest of the demoniacs in Bursa. Bortz was thinking about a time with his brother where he shirked off going to buy some bread to play some dice with some nice old men instead. Valentine was thinking about one of the first times that he got to step in front of a crowd and how it didn't go quite as well as he had hoped. And then Sister Marula was thinking about the time that the church first called to her. We ended last session with the box finally being lifted open by Bortz. The last piece of that lid, the spire that stretched into the heavens, opened by Valentine's electricity maleficia. Bortz, as you lift off the panel that has opened, I need everyone to make me a difficulty 9 fervor check.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this just to delay it longer?
No.
Because you
Nope.
know.
This is a thing.
No. I said no. So we're not doing it.
Oh, you know what? All right, let's pack it up, guys. Thank you all for listening today.
9, you say?
9.
Ooh, 11, baby. Ooh.
Difficulty 9, 11 from Bobo.
And so it's 3, 6, and 9 grit we can use in any given
Yes.
roll?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to max that 9 grit.
Well, there you go.
There's no
Pizza, pizza.
exploding in this game, right?
So you only explode in damage.
Okay. I get a 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you said fervor. Yeah, 4.
I did say fervor.
Yeah,
Seth,
I
did
put
you
my...
also roll a 1?
No, I don't know yet.
No.
You can burn it after you roll. You don't have to do it before.
Oh, okay. Then I'll burn 6 because I got a 3.
Nice. There you
There you
go.
go.
I met it because I exploded on my D8 and I'm used. Oh shit! I have to use 3, 6, or 9 grit, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
You can't just use one.
I'm gonna use 3. Screw it.
Can use your health as well.
Once you're done with grit, you go into health.
Oh.
It's not either or.
Never mind.
Do I just
So,
eat it?
11.
Is this a bad one to eat?
I'm not going to tell you. It has to do with the box, so that's up to you.
I'm horribly curious.
I mean, let's just have just like father, like son. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's a straight 1. It's the lowest. It's essentially a critical fail. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
All right. Lifting up the lid, Bortz.
What did I do?
You see inside of it is a severed hand, wrinkled and mummified, almost like a holy relic.
Mm.
It is facing you, palm side up, and it's missing its ring finger. But in that palm is an eye that flashes open.
Ooh.
Marula and Cyris.
Mm.
The hand is calling to you. You see it. And you think this hand should be yours. Not to hold on to and possess, not to put in your own hand, but to replace your own hand with.
Oh shit, is this Vecna? What the fuck?
You know, I was right. I made the right choice by accepting this fate. This is my hand. I'm gonna reach for it.
So is the sister.
I'm smacking hands.
No,
I'm not even being nice
stop.
about it. I'm smacking hands.
Are we all doing like all hands in on the hand?
I'm not touching that thing.
Go team!
The Valentine's like, no, don't do that. Don't touch it.
I'm wrestling for it then.
I'm closing the lid.
I'm like scrambly. As scrambly as this little, boyish figure can be, is just like reaching for that box. Like, has to be held back. Wants it.
All right, who's going for hold back Cyris?
I am. Yeah.
Cool. So, Cyris, go ahead and roll me either vitality or finesse. And for your sake, Valentine, go ahead and roll me either one as well.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
What were if you said finesse
vitality or finesse.
I'm
okay.
Vit or fun.
I'm gonna choose fun. I'd like to vote for Sinead. I'd like to plead a case here.
Okay.
Perfect. In this, I'm just gonna start slapping Cyris with just all of my mucus. I'm just gonna try to roast them out to the point to where they're just like, "Hey, stop!"
Getting real gooey.
First of all, rude.
I like the flavor of it, but how would Cyris react to it?
I don't think
Cyris.
I like the flavor
I abhor
of the
the
goo.
flavor of it.
Thank you. Yeah, no. But
Texture too.
I would potentially argue for a better, stronger reaction if I got anything more than a 1 on any roll that we've had so far this episode. So I guess it's really gross, and I guess Cyris is going to like absolutely hate this. Although I do kind of like the image of them still trying to scramble, but like having absolutely like no ability to garner any friction on anything and just like sliding in the opposite direction that Valentine chooses.
I got a 7 on my finesse. It's more so of in this moment, Valentine is thinking about what is the biggest reaction that I can provide to them, and disgust is it. So he like swipes along his body, gets a handful of mucus, and he just mushes it in your face. And he's like, "You need to stop."
As that happens, Cyris, why don't you give me another? We'll still call it difficulty 9 fervor check.
Wow! Thanks for the kind DC there. Ooh,
So
trying to make it accurate, you know. This is a slug man wiping his secretions across your face.
Actually, you know what? We'll make it difficulty 7.
Kind of a spineless move on the half of the Pilgrim Master, but you know, let's see how it plays
so
out.
kind. My entire
I
die
know you have a D4. You're gonna have to grit this. You have very little fervor.
I still got a 1. Are you kidding me?
Pays dividends.
Whatever. Do what you want.
Okay. You are grossed out by what Valentine is doing here, but you still want that hand.
It's okay. Yeah. Then I think like it's so gross. I think it's like literally vomit inducing. And I think it's just like, again, I really think that image is just like inability to grab like the ground with the slime that dribbles down his face and like onto his like legs and just sliding all over himself. So scrambling in one place, because that's what 3 1s tells me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Valentine, after seeing that, turns to Sister Marula, because they were the other person who was affected in this, right?
So it seems.
Sister Marula already has the hand and is running away.
Turns to Sister Marula and goes, "Now I don't want to do this to you, but I will. I don't think we should be touching that."
This is so gross. Valentine, why?
You'll be fine. He holds his hands up and they're just dripping with mucus. Like, I'll do it. I don't want to.
Do you ever think we should like make another choice here, just in case like this is somebody's kink and we don't want to really like garner that kind of attention? Could you like pull out your sword or something and threaten her that way?
Are we being serious? I'll switch it up.
No. A little bit.
No, keep going. If that's their kink, that means they're having a good time.
Okay.
I had mentioned earlier I slid the top back on. Does that break the hold at all?
If you slid it on before anyone like actually got their hands on it, because obviously both Marula and Cyris, I think, touched hands as they touched the hand, and maybe they pulled back, especially after getting a face full of slime. You slide the lid back onto the box, and you don't feel compelled to snatch the hand, but you know it's there. and you know the feeling that overcame you. What you choose to do with that information. You still have your mental faculties. You still are you. But you still feel like you should have it.
I think lid on the box is when Cyris stops scrambling and is just like panting in self-exhaustion
In between
for the
dry
moment.
heaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That did not go well.
No, it did not.
That was very cursed. And I mean that in a literal sense. And we should not have opened that box.
Can I just look at it again?
No.
I
No, you
swear,
cannot.
I will do it again.
I can't move if I could just look at it from
No.
over here. Yes. No. That's fine.
Sister, you've been very quiet.
I just want to see the hand one more time.
Oh, I kind of want to see the hand again, too.
Maybe later.
It's pretty
But-
freaky looking.
You two reacted in a very bad way.
Why did it compel me so much? I wanted to replace a very good hand with the one in there. Like, this one does fine. This one does better, but still, this one is fine. And yet, I was thinking of taking this hand off and replacing it with that. What in the hell kind of magic is this?
Well, first of all, watch your language.
That's true. Let me give a quick prayer.
And two, yeah, it's crazy. That's pretty bonkers. Borderline nutso.
My sister Marula does a quick prayer, but like also like annoyingly stares at the box and just they're doing the thing where like they've tied their habit like a little tighter around and just like holding it, just they're thinking of all the equations and whatever it is that caused that. And then how somebody got it into a box without them being compelled.
I have a question about the cart that we're on.
Yeah.
And I'm being 100% serious when I ask this. Can I get a full scope of what type of cart it is, what's in it, things like that?
Yeah, so it is essentially kind of similar to a covered wagon. The things that you have in there are mostly food supplies that the main party that you were coming with were bringing along with them. So mostly dried meats and things of that nature that will last the 2-week-long journey. In addition, there are probably some tools in there as well, like basic repair tools for the carriage itself. Probably some, religious paraphernalia.
Okay. And the box, what is it made out of?
It seemed to be made of some like black stone, but it's hard to place what exactly it is.
It's made out of stone. Okay. I think essentially the next thing that Valentine's going to want to do is find a way to seal this, whether it's by like tying a series of rope around it or like taking some of the religious paraphernalia, which I'm sure some of them or one of them is metal, and like jamming it in between like the lid to kind of like make it harder for it to open again.
Something to note is after Bortz placed the lid back on, each side clicked back into place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it locked itself. Okay. Cool.
Oh, excellent. And they would need... Basically, we have 3 safeguards right now, which is nice.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I understand that something has happened to the both of you, and that is worrisome. And we will figure that out as soon as we can. Right now, we need to figure out what to do next with it. That doesn't involve us opening the box again.
And why did they want to send it to Rome for?
I think our previous conversation about it wanting to be a trap is what I'm landing on.
Maybe. I've never seen anything like that wasn't from a saint, though. You know, in the church. But I can't tell you a single saint that had an eyeball on his hand. That's crazy. That's some Guillermo del Toro shit.
Does anyone have a towel?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, there's a towel in the cart. I'm at a loss.
I'm right there with you, Bortz. I don't know what we should do next.
I just want to look at it.
No.
I'm also saying no, but I don't know why.
And that's 3 no's. You will not be going to Hollywood.
So our options are throw that in the woods somewhere and bury it and make sure no one can ever touch it ever again, or we go to Rome and deliver it. But the thing with that is it would probably be given to the emperor, and then they'll probably go crazy like Cyris and Marula did, and then their hand will have that.
Hold on, I'm not crazy.
But we don't know what the hand does other than make you... Well, you want it to cut your hand off, you said.
I didn't say that.
Well, Marula said it. What did you feel, Cyris? Be honest, or else you'll go to hell.
Cyrus's lip is like quivering. And like maybe to feel what it'd be like to have a hand like that. That doesn't mean anything.
It's crazy
So
that...
so you want your hand.
It's okay.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't
Cyrus.
say anything like that. That's wild, Marilla. That's crazy.
Don't worry. We're already in hell. It's okay.
Wait, I got one.
Agreed.
It's crazy that your pants are on fire even though you're covered in fucking slime. It's crazy. It's nuts.
My pants aren't on fire.
Yeah, because you're a big liar.
I'm not. Look, it's just
Liar, pants on fire.
I'm interested in knowing how it works.
I am as well.
Really? Because you should be interested how your pants are aflame.
They are not aflame. In fact, they are very moist in this. It smells so
Terrible
bad.
choice. Redo it. Go again. Cut. There you go.
What did you want me? Wet?
No.
There's no good choice of words to describe this.
No.
Gooey.
Damn.
And scene. Casey, what's Daddy up to?
No.
Okay, no. So let's get on track.
What is on track? What if any of is on track?
I think finding out what it is probably the best direction. And
That's what I...
No, that's not what you said, and we're not going down that road again.
You take your one hand off, you put the other on.
I think the only way that we can find out is if we do go back to... What was that, Skip?
Huh?
I think the best way is if we did go back to Rome and maybe ask some questions.
Back to Rome or towards Rome? You mean back to Constantinople?
Well, I'm a little turned around. I'm not really much a navigating person.
Don't worry, I am.
We just came from Bursa. We're supposed to be going to Rome, and originally we're from Constantinople.
Rome is still going to be a hike because we have to take a boat.
Oh. I don't do good on water.
You were always going to be on water.
I forgot. It's a lot going on.
Yes, there is a lot going on. I want to see what's in the box again. Nobody will let me. Are we going to Rome or are we going to Constantinople? Marilla, what do you think about all of this is going
Valentine's starting to get annoyed with Cyris, and he's just like...
Hey.
Marula is grabbing the towels from the cart and has been slowly tying them like up at the ends. And then as soon as you pointed to them, they have been slowly trying to wrap up Valentine so that they can like tie them up. And they're like,
oh, if I saw that, I would be on your side there. Actually, I wouldn't be pointing you out at all.
Trying to tie me up.
That's not what she said at all.
They're just wrapping the towel around this person, and
Bortz doesn't have the insight to see that.
and slowly just like running towards the box because they're like, something needs to be like, they're not going to open it or anything. They're just like, this needs to be understood. And they've been quietly just using that time while everyone's talking to be like, this, whatever we were bringing to Rome, they'll look to you, Cyris, of like whatever we're bringing to Rome needs to be understood before we bring it within those walls. Like that's the eyes that they made just like two right at you.
Yeah, Cyris agrees.
I'd like to make an inside check.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And I guess for you, Marula, you would be making a finesse check.
I think it'd be a fervor.
Okay.
Can I help?
Why do you think it would be a fervor?
Because that's like persuasion, negotiation, and social
Is this
competition.
a persuasion or is this a stealthily trying to tie up? I lost the feed.
Oh, I might have lost the feed, actually.
My understanding is that Sister Marula is trying to restrain Valentine in some form to get to the box.
Yes, I would say that this is an insight to see what she is doing and a finesse for her to do it if she is trying to restrain you.
And I want to help Marula.
Okay, you can give a +1.
And is it the highest role that works here? Because, maybe some people aren't really that finessing.
Yeah, the highest roll tends to win in most dice games.
Yeah, that's true. Unless we're
Not
playing
all of
golf
them.
rules.
Those real low ones I'm usually pretty bad at.
Great. How
You're
much
a bit
grit can I
saucy
spend
today.
to increase my die?
3, 6, or 9.
Why don't we just toss it in 6?
Toss in 6. All right.
I'm
Might
also
as
going to
well.
toss in 6.
Maybe I was thinking about that 9. that 9 seems real good.
I can go 9.
Look at this goddamn arms race we got going.
You have my help.
You do have a +1, Marula.
Help is a +1?
Yep.
Okay, that's a good 10 right there. All right.
Oh. I'm
Is it
going to
arms
toss
race
in
for
6.
hands?
That's a 12 for me.
Well, she hasn't rolled yet. She's
Well,
adding
then
10.
it's 12. Here we go. You're adding 10?
Yes. 9 from grit and +1 from Cyrus's help.
Oh, fuck. Roll the dice, boss.
That's a 4.
All right, so that's a 14.
I've already announced my roll. It'd be cheating if I add more grit.
No, you can get into Grit Wars.
I can get into Grit Wars?
You can go back and
Is this
forth
really
on
what we
grit.
want to spend our grit on?
I'm
Yes,
happy to let you spend
absolutely.
your grit on this.
Absolutely. 100%.
No, I'll stick with my 12.
Okay. Marula, you are able to stealthily enough tie up these towels into a line, a makeshift rope for you to attempt to restrain Valentine here. So to restrain Valentine, because he is unawares, I'm going to say that this is going to be a vitality v either finesse or vitality for you, Valentine. However, I am going to give Marula a +1 for you being unaware.
Can a reaction happen being that I'm surprised?
What are you trying to do?
I'm
Stop this fool.
more than happy to. Yeah, I'm more than happy for this to go off to Valentine. If in that moment, as soon as contact is made, he is surprised and his electrokinesis goes off.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
that's totally fine to me.
Yeah.
So Mozz, you got to make a vitality check to start to try and wrap him up, and then as you do so, you are most likely going to be shocked by Valentine here.
And turning
I
back
wanna
now
help,
would be
I wanna help,
metagaming,
I
so...
want to help.
How are you helping?
I think is like as Marula is tying them up, like Cyris would like lunge at Valentine to try and like assist effectively. Like
You can assist with this +1, but you are also going to get zapped.
That's
I was like,
fine.
then everybody's gonna get it right now.
Yeah.
All right, so Marilla, you have a +1.
Also,
I
mind you,
don't
I'm
care.
still Monkey Man strong. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. Like, okay.
Come for the king.
Logic
Does that
aside, it's different now. There's a hand in that box, and I want it instead of me. I mean, in
Logic
my hand.
aside, that'd be a good spinoff for this podcast.
That is the podcast, baby. What am I
Okay.
rolling? What am I doing? Just adding.
You're not. You're
adding
giving
help?
a +1.
Boom.
That is a 6.
Is that already with the +2?
That's a 7.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. What's the +2?
Say,
Who has
So you're
it?
getting +1 from Ian being unaware and a +1 from help.
I feel like Team
That's
Rocket's
a
gonna blast
7.
off.
All right. Either vitality or finesse from you, Valentine, and then do your zapping.
okay, I'm gonna go finesse. Which one is that dice? Oh, just made it. I got an 8.
Okay. You feel Marula and Cyris jump at you, trying to wrap around these towels to like lock you into place. And as they both have hands on you, your body just reacts, zapping out with this electrical energy.
Just
How does that work damage wise?
It's a D4 damage plus stun.
Plus stun. Okay, great.
Yeah. So you guys take 4 points of damage and you're stunned.
Eat it.
Marula and Cyris, you can make me another fervor check. Cyris, yours is now down to a 5. Marula, yours is a 7.
Woo! Okay, there we go. I got a 2.
Great.
I'll add grit to this.
I have a D6. Anybody want to help? Oh, this is a 3.
A 3.
I'm adding 3 grit, so that makes my roll a 5.
Okay. Cyris, you no longer feel this strong desire to replace your hand with the one that's in the box. Marilla, you still do. It's less so than it was previously, but I feel like your scholarly intuition is telling you, well, we have to see what happens.
Whoa.
While this is open, I want to use insight to recall anything about demoniacs and using demonology that I have on where this could be and why. Like everything that they could pull about this.
About
thing.
the item?
Yeah.
This is going to be a near impossible, difficulty 12.
All right. Well, that's a +1, and I have a D12 insight, so it better be perfect. Just get me a little.
Burn some grit. Burn some grit.
While Mozz is rolling, just to kind of like what the scene is, after that shock comes out of Valentine, he locks eyes with Cyris, and one of his arms, like his now giant monkey arms, grabs Cyris by the shoulder and starts to lift him a little bit off the ground. He goes, "What is wrong with you?"
The hand, it just, could you just put me down, please?
Like, get a hold of yourself. Come on.
Why should I? And he's squeezing on your arm. He's very angry.
I came to my senses. It's the hand. It makes you want to do things, okay, please?
Oh, no, are your pants still on fire? Huh?
No, I don't want the hand. I don't want the hand.
I smell smoke.
Still holding Cyris in the air. He goes, "You need to get it together. If not, it will be really bad for you."
Please just let me go.
Drops you.
This is why I don't like any of this bullshit. This is why I said I didn't want us to open the box in the first place, because I didn't think what was inside was a good thing. And of course, I would want to replace my hand with whatever that is.
Now we know.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Just better judgment next time.
There was no judgment, don't you understand?
Try harder.
What'd you get on that roll, Marula?
I wanted to ask if I could burn grit before I rolled.
You can burn it after.
Oh, I rolled a 9, and that's +1 for a 10. So
Burn that 3. That's all
Gotta
you
burn
need.
3.
burn 3.
Okay. With a 13, you are racking your brain on what this item could possibly be. It seems like it was preserved with care, which, using your knowledge as a nun of the church, the way that it seems to be preserved is similar to how holy relics might be preserved. There are many holy relics based from parts of saints. Using your knowledge of demoniacs, this call that it is giving is not something that you have seen in demoniacs before. However, it is scratching your brain in this hoard that you have been encountered twice now, that seems to have demoniacs that are under some sort of control. This is connected in some way to that. Connected to the demoniacs, connected to controlling them in some manner as it was trying to control you. You have the feeling that if you tried to put this hand on, it would kill you. How you would come back, you are unsure. But it could be good. You still failed that roll. You still want that hand.
They do want that hand. It really could be fun.
I think as this conversation with Valentine and Cyris is kind of like winding to, Cyris, now collapsed on the ground, is looking at Marula to see if it's still in her eyes.
You can make me an insight check. I'll call it difficulty 6.
Oh, that's my good die.
Unless you want to roll a fervor check to oppose, Marula. But I don't think you're necessarily mentally capable of hiding that look in your eye.
That's true.
Got a 7.
All right. You can see that it seems Marula might still be affected by this.
And yeah, I think Cyris is just like stern eye, just redirecting the aggression that Valentine is giving to Cyris, like straight to Marula, and like, we can't open that box again.
I know, I understand, but are we really going to hand it over?
Choice words.
While Cyris and Marula are having this heart-to-heart, I'm just going to scoop some slime out the side of Valentine and stick it in Marula's face.
All right, Marula, make me another fervor check, difficulty 5 this time.
I'm sorry, I wanted to hear what you
It's
had
a 5.
to say.
All right, you do succeed.
Oh, okay.
As you are responding to Cyris here, as you are saying, I know we shouldn't, then you just get a face full of Valentine slime and
Mouth
it
open.
snaps you out of it.
But all the same thing of like, if they were to hold it, it could kill them, and they don't know how it could come back as. That's still the same, right? That came from the information that they gathered, not the compulsion.
That came from your knowledge, not from the hand.
Okay, that was gross. Are you okay?
Sorry, I
That
know.
actually helped. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, Valentine. I just had to. I had to at least inspect it with a good amount of time. I could understand just enough, just a little bit of it, because we are carrying something that seems to be able to impel us, and it's covered in a box. Everything in my body is telling me that this is something that could turn Rome upside down.
Yeah. I'm starting to see it too. And I think everybody can see the frustration and anger in Valentine's face. And he kind of just like slithers to the other side of the carriage.
So does the slime like clarify things for you? And I'm just gonna put my hand against my face.
You start giving yourself a facial.
Hey,
It's clear to me that I shouldn't have done that.
there are snail like skincare, so you're probably looking very glowy.
It's actually really good for hydration on the skin.
You know what? The rosiness in my cheeks is from the alcohol.
This edition of Goop magazine.
I am definitely going over to the former towels, now ropes, soon to be towels again, to untie them and try and clean myself off. And as I'm doing this, I'm like, look, I agree that we should maybe figure out what this thing is, but we can't. We can't open that box again.
No, I won't. But I need time. We can go to Rome. We're on the way, but whatever is standing. The one thing I remember from my time in the church was that the people above us I couldn't really trust. They did things a lot of the time that was for the betterment, or what they thought was right, and I spoke up against it, and, that was wrong, apparently, so that was my crime, and so now my knowledge is raking at the corners of my mind, saying, hey, maybe there's more to this, and we shouldn't hand it to a possible ruler / being who could heal, and this is with air quotes, just heal, Malficia and all the ilk and everything and the demonia. I don't believe it. So
Well, maybe. I mean, the Emperor can heal Malficia, right?
Well, that's a rumor
Well,
that we
that's the
heard.
rumor, but if we request a direct audience with the Emperor, and they can do that, then maybe they can purify it somehow. Maybe that's
that
why
is
they're
it.
sending it over.
fair, but I want to make sure that it can be purified if it is, or if it's just a thing that makes us compelled to touch it and have us die again. Because if you can imagine, if I was feeling that way, and Cyrus, you felt that way as well, to touch it. All right, and if all of us, and count the population of Rome, were around that object, that would just be more and more demoniacs going to their death.
That's very true. I mean, we know that we can snap people out of it, but
Yes, but how much can Valentine be?
that is a lot of slime.
From the other side of the cart, he goes, I can do a lot.
For the entirety of Rome, my friend.
We gotta keep him hydrated.
So what do we want to do now?
Well, I feel like we can't go back.
What could Sister Marula take the time of this travel to understand properties of it? Or, like, what is it just another insight roll, or could I do...
You won't necessarily be able to understand the properties of this thing without experimenting with it. You have never read anything about this. This is a new object that is not in any demoniac book.
All right, and when they said touch, could it be gloved hand touch?
Touched in what way? It was not the touch that got both you and Cyris. It was the presence.
The touch to go to die, to touch
If you
the hand.
replaced your hand with it, it would kill you.
Okay. They will look to Valentine and say, would you be able to... can I please? Can you just slap me out of it when it's? Is that possible? I want to be able to see it, just to understand it, and then do another insight check, and then look to like Valentine to just be like the side person to like get them out of the compulsion.
Valentine shoots a major side eye from the other side of the cart.
They're like pressing their hands together, like, please, pretty please.
I mean, we could tie them down. We have enough rope.
Yes.
The problem is that you guys didn't have a reaction to it. Cyris is pointing at everyone else.
I mean, for a split second, I did kind of get it, but then I kind of snapped out of it. So who knows? Maybe he'll come back with a vengeance, and I'll like really want to do it next time.
But is this something where every time we perceive it, we want it again, or have we all been broken from it entirely? There's
no way of knowing until we open it.
Well, I had to do it twice, so I'm guessing it will pull on me again for sure. That is why. Yeah. And if it is open and maybe we're looking at it, maybe no one has to look at it but me.
Again, it's not the sight of it. It is the presence of it.
Oh, yes.
Because you all made that fervor check as the box was being opened.
All right. They just give up with the box, and they like kind of slouch into the carriage, and they're like slowly sliding down the chair, just slowly until they're almost like parallel to the bench. I guess there's nothing left but hopelessness. And
I mean, I have an idea.
What idea?
Okay, hear me out. So we tie a rope around somebody,
yes,
and then we tie the other end of that rope to one of the other ropes. So we have a lot of rope in between. And we do all the stuff to open it back up. And then, whoever is there, maybe you, sister, could do their Malficia thing to open the box again. But we'll be far away, so it won't impact us when it opens. And then if we see you like start going in, we just pull you back and cover you in slime again. Huh? Sounds good, right?
Immediately they sit back up on the bench. I want to test that.
Wait. You guys are saying yes to my idea? This doesn't happen a lot. Valentine? Huh? It's pretty good.
We don't have any other plans. Should we workshop any other plans? Anybody else have any other ideas?
Does anyone else have
Cyris,
other ideas?
come on. It's pretty good.
I just... I don't know.
Scipio. That's what I thought.
Wow.
So I mean, we each have rope. So it's 25 feet of rope per person. So if we just square knot the ends of the rope, well, maybe we should do 2 square knots so it's like extra strong. And then we can do it on the other rope too, so it'll be 75 between. Huh? That's a lot of space. But also, demon eyes can come and kill us. So who knows?
There's that, and so what's the what's the purpose of the rope?
The rope is to pull them back if we see them go into the box.
Okay. I say we leave it in the box, and we get to traveling, and we can think of something on the way. Okay. I don't know if exerting a lot of rope would be the smartest.
Well, I mean, we'll still have the rope. It's not going to, like, burst in flames.
Right. I don't want to tempt fate. I don't want to tempt fate right now.
Okay, that's fair.
That is fair. I have bothered you all with this enough. I am just worried. So, let's travel to Rome without any more thought of the box.
Well, we're in the carriage with the box, so we're going to think about the box a
Well,
little
any
bit.
thought of it, it's going, as if it's in its own corner, and they're going to like pick it up and put it into like literally the one corner. It's like, that is the no-go zone. That is the X. That is no. All right?
It's the no-no zone.
Valentine, can you cover it in slime? That way it's hard to pick up.
You're reading my mind, and he was already going
there we
over
go.
to cover
You
it.
cover it in slime, and one side clicks open.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Forgot about that part. It's okay. It's okay. 1 out of 6 ain't bad.
Yeah, still 5 other contingencies.
Look, no one wants to get into it right now without anyone else.
And so you continue on your way towards Rome. A few more days pass. We'll say 5 days. That'll take us to the first week, which means you get to roll 5d12 and add them to your pools for those restful days.
Thank God.
Most of these days are uneventful. The box is constantly looming in the corner of the cart as you continue on your way. But on that 5th day, or 7th day of total travel at this point, you see a plume of dust behind you. Far off into the distance, but you get this sinking feeling that the horde is continuing to follow you. However, you have made your way towards the Aegean Sea. As you get to the shores, it takes you maybe a little while to get to wherever you were supposed to meet with your ship, your vessel. There's a dock not too far, but you don't see any large vessel that would be big enough to carry what was your entire troop. Although you do see one out in the waters fighting against the currents, as if it had left without you.
Like, did we arrive late, or?
Again, you didn't necessarily have a time frame for this. The boat that you should have been taking maybe should have still been here, but it doesn't seem like there is any boat big enough to take that large group. You do see a small vessel, sloop size, probably, maybe a little bit, actually probably a little smaller than that even. Single-masted.
Okay, so either they put us on a suicide mission and didn't expect us all to make it, or everybody else went on that boat and we're just going to go to Rome and be like, hey, we lost it, sorry. So I don't think that one's likely.
So what are we supposed to do?
Well, we can still get a boat.
Do you all need the boat?
You son of a bitch. You beautiful, beautiful man.
Muck has a boat.
Mock?
Hey, good afternoon, sir.
Muck is Muck's name. It is good noon to you.
A good noon to you. We need a boat, enough to put our cart on, which looks to be the size of your sloop.
The cart will be a lot for Muck's boat, but Muck will do best to fit everything you require.
But we can take out the wheels for now. Will that help?
Muck has no need for wheels.
Yeah, so we'll take them off after we put them on the boat. We could also caulk the wagon and just have it float behind us.
Muck is a married man.
Please do. Yeah.
Do any of you have anything to say? What is your idea?
By the way, I should describe this person to you.
Yeah, just for you, Sister Marula is standing there like not believing this, and they literally slap themselves like, what? Muck?
Who is this?
Yeah.
Yes. So Muck, as they have described themselves, is a man probably around his like early 30s. Shaved head. He has like these kind of purple and black robes that he's wearing, along with pants to help him move around. You can see that he has these eyes that are glowing almost as if they were embers. He also has a forked tongue, and it seems like he is covered in this like strange carapace, like a tortoise shell that is like almost branching out along his arms and his back.
Franklin.
Incredible. Immaculate person.
What are you pilgrims' names? Muck has introduced Muckself.
I'm Cyris. Cyris Akropolites.
I'm Valentine.
I'm Bortz, but my friends call me Bobo.
Sister Marula is Sister Marula's name.
And I'm Scipio Corcolum Cogitibundus.
These are all acceptable names.
Oh,
They
okay.
are a great pride to you, Muck is sure. Shall we load up Muck's boat with the pilgrim's cart?
Yeah, that sounds great.
That sounds
Thanks.
stunning.
Thank you so much for your help.
Have the pilgrims traveled the Aegean before? He says as he starts loading up your cart.
No, I have not.
This
No.
is the first time.
Did not even before the abandonment?
Oh, I did. It was a military thing.
It is different now.
Oh, how so?
There are many more currents in the Aegean that make travel very difficult. It is a great shame that Muck must work much harder than Muck used to.
Oh,
And we're happy to
Okay.
help. I don't know how we would. I don't think we can paddle.
We do have oars for the paddling and the ruttering.
Oh, okay.
These would all be things that would help Muck and help you from falling.
What's the deal with the currents? Why are there so many?
Muck does not know. It was soon after the abandonment that the currents arrived. It is now a whirlwind. Or whirlwater, I suppose.
I mean, isn't that just called a whirlpool?
Muck does not know. Muck did not go to fancy school.
Oh, man, neither did Bortz. Don't worry.
Are they with you? He points. Muck's boat is not big enough. And you can see that the horde is starting to get closer.
No, they're not. No, we should disembark.
No, we
I'm
should
gonna
go.
start
Let's-
pulling anchor, and I hope you don't mind that I do that.
Muck does not mind, but Muck will not wait for friends.
No,
No,
not
no.
friends. Very, very bad.
No,
very
we
bad
should,
stuff going on.
We should be moving.
We got to go.
Muck
Come
will
on.
get the move on. And he starts getting the boat ready to head off. And as you finally set sail from the coast here, the horde is still a decent ways away from you. But it's not long before the currents start hitting the boat and start rocking it along the waters. Muck suggests you hold on. And that is where we're going to
Valentine.
end the session.
Hold on.
Unhinged.
Does he know?
I told you. No, but I told you it was going to happen.
I forgot.
I don't know if he listens to the show, but thank you all for listening, everyone. It has been a pleasure to have you here. Plugs. Let's start off with Mozz.
Hello. Hi, I'm Mozz. You can find me everywhere at It's Mozzarella.
Ian.
Oh, I'm Ian, or your boy Big, and that's where you can find me. That's YABOIBIG. And that is everywhere.
That is everywhere. Rachel?
You're just gonna speak like muck for the rest of the time.
Rest of my life, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the rest of your life. Thought that was too long. Hello, everyone. Hi. You can find me at my socials at Rachel Kordell, Majora's Rose on Twitch. In terms of other shows I'm in, I'm over on Folk and Myth doing stuff. I'm over on the Haunted Halls and their podcast, amongst other places. Hard as a Dungeon. Definitely go and check out all those people. They're really cool and they do stuff. I'm just gonna do a little plug for our Patreon. You know what we did recently? We opened up the Discord, so you can just kind of get in here and start chatting. We got links about. We'll probably put them in the descriptions of the episode, as well as over on our Instagram and our links and so on and so forth. You know what? Probably on our website even, which will be another plug in there. So come join our Discord and come chat with us about the show. Give us your theories. Give us your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. And yeah.
Andrew.
Yes.
Did you mention our website?
I sure did.
We have a website, and there's a bunch of really neat things on there. Besides finding all of our shows, you can find, little tidbits about the cast and bonus content, as well as a link to our store. And there's things in our store that are brewing, so you should always keep an eye on our store. And if you are a patron, you do get a little extra off for being our buddy or pal.
At specific tiers,
At specific tiers.
Not every tier, sorry guys.
It's, I believe, for the second tier, it's 10, and then the final tier's 15?
I think it's third and fourth tiers.
Third and fourth. Got it. But those are the right values?
Yeah, 10 and 15.
10 and 15. Look, that's a steal. Anyway, Seth, what do you got going on?
I think I'm gonna go make a frozen pizza.
Ooh, what kind?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not telling you what kind because I don't have any sponsorships for my frozen pizza. I had to go to the store and buy that myself. So
That's right.
Well, what's on the pizza?
It's classified.
Man.
All right, well,
Feds.
things that aren't classified are Homie and the Dude. That's right. They got some TTRPG supplements for you to check out, including the great Scorched Basin, which is on Kickstarter now, I believe. I think by the time this episode comes out, it's out. So make sure you check out them over at Kickstarter. Again, that's going to be kind of Mad Maxy supplement for your RPG games, but they also have things like Sky Zephyrs if you want some like Zeppelin type action, and they also have the Wandering Tavern if you're into that Studio Ghibli Howl's Moving Castle kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And if you go on their website, you can enter promo code RPJesters to get 20% off your order, and we get a little something back from that as well. Also, I did some voice acting stuff for their Kickstarter for Scorched Basin, so you might hear my voice being a little dirt gremlin guy. Also, you can check out my personal socials at Casey_Reardon on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Anybody got the chant today?
Casey was typecast. Casey was
typecast.
Casey was typecast.
Dirty little gremlin boy.
Speed for the speed, mother!